OpenClaw is a very powerful AI agent, but one practical question people commonly ask is, what happens to cost when serious OpenClaw usage starts consuming a lot of model tokens? If every run is built through API token usage, bigger coding and automation sessions can become very expensive. In this walkthrough, I am going to show you another path: connect OpenClaw to a ChatGPT subscription so it can use OpenAI's frontier models through your existing subscription route. As a bonus, I will also show you how to enable the ChatGPT Codex Runtime for OpenClaw, so the same setup can run through the more capable Codex harness while OpenClaw stays the control surface. We will do this in two parts. First, we will configure and test the subscription route. Then, after that works, we turn on the native Codex harness. Let's dive in. So we will do this in 3 steps. First, we will check the baseline of OpenClaw installation. If you want to know how to install OpenClaw, you can check out my prior video on how to host OpenClaw for free in the cloud. Now let's switch to the terminal. First, let's check which OpenClaw version this machine is running. So we're running, as of today, the latest version, 2026 May 4th version, and you can always run OpenClaw update command to update your version. Next, let's check the gateway service before we change our runtime settings. So the lines we care about here are the runtime, connectivity, and capabilities. As we can see, everything is running fine. Next, let's connect OpenClaw to your ChatGPT subscription. We'll need to sign in with the OpenAI Codex provider and let OpenClaw set it as the default route. So here's the command. We're going to select using OpenAI Codex browser login. We will then need to copy this URL and open our browser, which is here. Paste it in, and then we need to log in to our account. I'm going to temporarily pause the recording. So after you signed in, you will see this screen showing you authentication has been completed. Now let's switch back. In this particular case, since our OpenClaw is actually running in a remote server, we need to paste the authorization URL here. So let's go copy it and paste it here. Okay, so we should be done. So let's first check what is the OpenClaw default model route after we've done the authentication. Let's clear the screen first. And let's check. As we can see, the model is now actually set to OpenAI Codex GPT 5.5, which is to date the most powerful, most capable frontier model from OpenAI. Let's restart the gateway service. And let's actually run a tiny command to check if everything is working. So basically, we're asking the model, we're asking the agent to reply everything is okay and provide us with the actual model information. So we can see reply okay, and these are the models used provider, exactly as what we expect. So that completes our first part. We now have the OpenClaw running through the ChatGPT Codex subscription. Next, let's move on to the bonus part, which is let Codex own the agent session. And OpenClaw stays the control surface. Again, there are 3 steps to run. The native Codex harness comes from OpenClaw's Codex plugin. So let's go back to the terminal, clear it first, And let's first check whether the Codex plugin is already available or not. Okay, so it is not installed yet. What we will do is we will install the plugin next. Okay, now that the plugin is installed, next we'll need to enable the Codex plugin in OpenClaw config. So this is what we're going to do. Set the plugin entries to be enabled. That makes the Codex harness available to OpenClaw. The next part is actually what is easy to mix up. For the native Codex harness, we will actually switch from the OpenAI Codex provider route to the OpenAI GPT 5.5 model used by Codex harness. So what we need to do now is to configure the primary model to OpenAI GPT 5.5. We are going to set the runtime to Codex and then keep fallback off. So let's do this. Set the default agent runtime to be Codex and fallback off. Okay, we have a small error here. Let's see what is the issue. So it does not accept the fallback parameter. Let's just do set the Codex only. Okay, now it works. And we need to restart the gateway service. Next, let's actually verify the native Codex configuration. What we will do is we will check the gateway status, and then we will actually get its model usage and its agent runtime. So let's execute it. As we can see, the model is OpenAI GPT 5.5, which is, as of this time, the most capable frontier model from OpenAI. And the harness is Codex. Now, finally, let's actually execute a small message to further confirm. What we will do is let's send a message to the agent and ask it to reply exactly OK. And as you can see from here, we have provider, OpenAI model GPT 5.5, agent harness Codex. So that confirms our configuration. And this finishes our Codex runtime setup. Finally, as a recap of the bento model, we first configured the OpenAI Codex as the subscription authorization route. And then we set up the Codex runtime with the model set to OpenAI GPT 5.5 and the runtime set to Codex. Thank you.